Good morning. I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to create a STAR custom assessment. So I've already logged into Renaissance through the class link. And right now I'm going to, from the home page, I'm going to go down here to STAR Custom, Test Design for Specific Skills. When I click that, I'm going to come to this page. I want you to notice right here, plan instruction is grayed out for me because I don't have permission to manage classroom activities. This will be not grayed out for your teachers so that they can assign this assessment to their students through Renaissance. That means that they can log on to Renaissance and take this assessment digitally. But for this purpose, we're going to create and edit an assessment. Over here, it's asking us our subject. We're going to select reading. But if you work with your math teachers, or if you have a math coach or math interventionist, they can also select math. We're going to click reading. Here are my practice tests right here. Create assessment. Again, we're doing reading. We're going to call this practice or reading. All right. Now I want to select the standards that I want to assess. So let's say we are an 8th grade teacher and we want to assess 2.4. We want to see if they can figure out the meaning of words and phrases in text. So as you can see, all of the standards are here. I forget if I said I was a 7th or 8th grade teacher. We'll be an 8th grade teacher. I'm going to select informational. I passed it. There we go. Right there. There she is. And she's thinking. Now what's cool is that after I add some questions for RI 2.4, I can also go back and I can add RI 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and I can assess those standards that I've taught earlier in the year to make sure that my students are still grasping those. All right, so they found 36 items for RI 2.4. Let's see. Here's one that has a text that goes with it. And the question, when the author writes that Pleco is the prototype of the modern zipper, he means that, and there's 4 answer selections. What's cool about this is it also kind of gives us an identifier of a success criteria that we would use to measure that standard. And what's super cool is that these match what we have in our maps. So that's pretty cool. So you click add, and that question will show over here on the items on the assessment. So we can click, there's one on the animation, we can add that, our comments. Of course, you're going to read these to make sure that you actually like them. And we're like, okay, this feels pretty sufficient for like an exit ticket or just a quick assessment to see if my kids have this standard mastered. And again, if we're going to test all of our students on everything that we've done so far this year, we can add questions for 1.1. Let's see, we're going to add that. How to train a puppy to sit, we'll add her. Then the next thing that we do is we click publish. And so this takes a while. So I'm going to show you one that I've already published. So we click cancel. And we will go back to MyStar Custom. And I'll show you one that I've already completed. Oh, so there's my practice for video. See how there's publish here? Down here, you see my CLMS practice. This is the one that I started with, and it's ready to be assigned to a class. So let's take a look at this. This has 7 questions. One's standard. We were doing RL 1.3. These are little stories and questions that go with them. So, okay, we can definitely assign this to the kids, have the kids get on their devices and take this assessment or take this practice. But we know that not every student, every classroom, every school has enough devices to do this. So I called Renaissance. They said, yeah, you can definitely print this out. It's just not working right now. So Sharita Morris and I over at Crystal Lake came up with a little template. This is what we used. We were going to use these in small group with some of her ESOL students. And what we did is we have our question number, the standard that it's assessing, the question, and the text. So what we could do here is we could put the question on a little quarter sheet of paper and have the students answer it there. We could put this on a sheet of paper and do it in small group. We could copy this into Schoology as an assessment. And over here where we put answer, we thought it would be really cool to take this to Common Planning and have the teachers talk about the answer instead of just giving it right. So these are ways to use custom assessments in your class and how to access them, and a little way to put it together if all your kids don't have devices.